Okay, Saturday morning, Universal show. As you always say, it's an element of surprise.
Yes.
This morning, we've got one of the artists that has been making massive headlines. TV, radio this year. Probably one of the biggest singles to date this year. That's fair to say, right?
Oh, absolutely.
No doubt. Can you introduce yourself this morning, please?
It's Kent Jones by way of the foreign land, a.k.a. the States.
Aha! Kent Jones in the building. So welcome to the UK, sir.
Thank you.
No problem. And thanks, Amika, for bringing him down this morning. Much appreciated. We'll be talking to you very shortly with the help of Kent Jones. So, Ken, what we like to do, can I call you Ken or would you want me to call you?
That's fine.
That's fine? Right, so basically, first time to my show, I want you to just give people just a little breakdown quickly about where you're from, how you got into music, because we don't know nothing about you. All I know is that you've got one of the biggest singles for the year so far. But I need to know about Kent this morning. Tell me about Kent this morning. Yeah, how did it start? How did you even get into music?
Wow. You say he knows nothing about me. I feel sad.
Let's do this.
All right. Well, I'm from Florida. All of Florida, I'm going to say. And, you know, I've had a musical family. And music has been a part of my DNA all of my life. I've played, you know, in little jazz spots in churches. I've been around musicians all my life. And, you know, just to become one later on.
Right.
Now, you know, this scale of one, I never thought it was going to be like that. I always knew I was going to be something, though. And, you know, my passion for my music has always been my lifeline.
Wow. So I understand you played some instruments because I've been doing some little research. I see you.
So you do know.
No. Listen to what I said. There's people logged in who may not know about you.
But you know.
I know.
I like that.
But I know.
I like that.
But I got to play like they don't know.
Oh, yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, there you go. So we have to give them the information that they need, the necessary information.
Yeah, of course.
Most definitely. So I know that you're a musician.
Yes.
So tell us about, you know, instruments that you play.
I play jazz piano. I play drums. I want to pick up the bass. And I study music theory. As far as reading music, I was reading the music at one point. I still can. It's been a while, though. Really? It's been a while. And no, let me put this out there. I am not classically trained. Shout out to my classically trained people because I've seen what classically trained people look and sound like. And, you know, needless to say, I'm not classically trained. But I am trained in music theory and in jazz. And then that truly expanded my musical repertoire, which allowed me to be able to put a foot forward into hip hop and be successful.
Okay. Now, your style, rapping, would you classify yourself as like a sing J? How would you define your style?
Say it again.
Would you define your style as a sing J?
Explain what that is.
Sing J is someone that kind of like raps and can sing as well because your style is very melodic as well.
Yeah.
You got a lot of melodies in your music, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the soulful influence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the rap is really a rap, though. It's not like the play around rap. It's really the rap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you do this for real.
Yeah, like.
Yeah.
I know I got some MC friends that could attest.
They could definitely.
That's been doing it for a long time before I was born.
I like that. Okay. So forwarding on to the single now. I mean, how did this song come about? Because I understand it's from a mixtape. The Don't Mind. And you with us there? You're right there?
Say it again.
I said you had the mixtape.
Yes.
You got Don't Mind, the track.
Yes.
What you imagining to yourself how big this tune was gonna be?
Nah.
Seriously?
Nah, you know, I had hopes and visions, but of that particular record, nah. None of us really did. None of the team really did.
What was the thought process behind this track? That track?
Oh, it was just I made the music on it, and then went to sleep, woke up, went in the booth, recorded it.
Damn. Yeah. And who did you send it to first? Because I mean, when did it start bubbling up?
We didn't send it to anybody yet. because I recorded that and a few other records that day. So it was just a run through, and we put the project out, and that was the one people started leaning towards. So
that's mad, crazy.
People picked that, so it's not like we made it and said this is the single. Yeah, like a lot of people do. With the people picked it. Yeah, and that's probably like the best thing you could do.
Yeah, that's crazy. If you just locked in this morning, we've got Kent Jones in the building right here on the Universal Show. Just vibes in.
The only problem is, and it's not really a problem, is that, you know, when the people pick it, they're not going to let it go. They're going to hold it. They're going to hold on to it. You could come with the newest thing, and they're going to hold on. But guess what? They're going to love this new one, too, and they're going to do the same thing with all the songs.
Well, you see, the thing is, I love the new single right now.
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah, because you know what it is? To be honest with you, right, I'm an old school head. And I'm an old school head.
Oh, yeah, you're going to love it, then.
Right? And I was saying to myself, when the first time I heard it, I was like, wow, somebody's actually redone an Earth, Wind and Fire track.
Successfully.
And it's very hard when you hear covers, but it's so catchy.
See, the problem was it wasn't a cover. That's the thing. That's why.
Yeah.
I used their melody.
The melody.
But put the young talk on it. That's Ken Jones' style. So if anybody else does that, you know they biting Ken Jones. Be biting my style, man. Also, shout out to Gigs. You the one, boy.
Okay, I like that. Big up Gigs, man. I like that.
That's right.
So you loving the old school vibes? You grew up on old school music?
On it.
Yeah. Who's some of your favorite artists from back in the days?
I have to say Earth, Wind and Fire. I have to say Michael Jackson. I have to say Smokey Robinson. I have to say Barry White. I have to say Teddy Pendergrass. I have to say Babyface. I have to say Quincy Jones. Now, Quincy Jones is just an iconic man / angel / alien that like shifted the culture. Do you realize how important Quincy Jones is?
The guy's serious.
Do you really know how important this guy is?
Let me tell you something, right, about Quincy Jones. I played one of his tracks a few Sundays ago, and it got a bigger response than some of the newer tracks.
That's what I'm trying
Secret
to tell you.
Garden.
Secret Garden.
Secret Garden. Talk to me about Secret Garden.
Listen, Secret Garden.
Talk to me about Secret Garden.
Secret Garden. That's one, okay? We got the Austin Powers theme song.
Oh, dear.
That's another one. Yes, that's Quincy Jones. We got the Sanford and Son theme song.
Oh, there you go in there.
That's Quincy Jones.
Be Good to You, Shaka Khan.
We got Be Good to You. Hold on. We got Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh,
Quincy Jones. Well, West Philadelphia. That's Quincy Jones. Like, who does that, bro?
Who does that?
Who? Like, that's why when people talk about producer, they can't come talking to me about no producer. Damn. Quincy Jones is the guy.
He's amazing.
And so, you know, and that's why
he's responsible for one of the biggest albums today in music.
Thriller. There
you go. I mean, you know, it's what can you say?
So I'm definitely looking forward to working with Quincy on my album. And I'm definitely looking forward to letting the people hear what I will, and that's why I feel like it was ideal. You know, it was no coincidence that me and Cool and Dre partnered up, and you know, it's just everything is adding up. You know, at this point.
That's crazy. So tell me about your relationship with Khaled, because I know that you have a great relationship. How did that come about?
Yeah, you know, it started off as my brothers Cool and Dre introduced me to Khaled. You know, that's who I was rocking with for still rocking with right now. And you know, they introduced me to Khaled, and you know, me and Khaled started building and working, and we've now established a pretty good, like a brother to brother relationship to where you know, where if it's something on his mind he need to talk, he know he can call me. If it's something on my mind and certain things I want to talk about, I know. So it's just, you know, it's a different thing.
Yeah. What's been the hardest thing for you? Like, you know, coming into this industry, you've seen so many. I mean, you've come into this big wide world of the entertainment.
Yes.
What's been the hardest thing or the most pressurizing thing for Kent Jones? What do you feel like? You know, you feel like you're really under pressure.
The hardest thing for Kent. Repeat that one more time.
What's the thing that you've come across, come face to face with in the music industry since you've been on the journey that, you know, you feel like, I feel like I'm backed in a corner. This is pressure for me right here. How do you deal with that kind of situation that you've been in?
Really? I haven't, there's no pressures, you know, really, unless it's the pressure of waiting on a label to pay you for a feature. That's it.
Okay.
That's the only pressure. That's about it.
That's crazy. That's crazy. You're waiting on that
the
check.
turnaround time is the pressure.
Wow, that's crazy. So listen, I'll tell you what, it's been great having you here this morning, you know.
Yeah.
It's mad. It's mad. You know, one of the things I want to talk to you about as well is like, you know, how many languages do you speak? Because
man,
I'm still trying.
Let me establish this right now.
I'm still trying to perfect that.
I speak English, and I'm fluent in English only.
Only English.
That's it.
No Spanish.
Only, you know, what you hear me say, and that's, you know, we all want to say hello to everybody.
Like to Amika.
Man.
So how would you say hello to Amika?
The eyebrows. You should get the eyebrows.
Just raise the eyebrows.
Just raise eyebrows.
Raise the eyebrows and bite the bottom lip.
Amika, you see what you...
Draw me out.
I have to. Because we was talking about you while you popped out, you know? And we was just saying, Amika, God is good.
God is great.
God is good. And he has blessed you, Amika.
Campbell's soup is good. God is great.
No, Amika, I'm going to give you a round of applause.
You got to give her a round of applause.
Round of applause for Amika.
You said you're how old? You're my age, and you're
the same age.
Yeah, and you're wearing. I like that. I like that. So her talk is lining up with my intentions. So you know. You know, people rarely wear the stockings. People rarely wear the stockings anymore. We're
gonna have to take a picture this morning of how Amika looks this morning.
She got time of morning. You gotta see her. She has. Wow.
Wow.
You know how I know she's telling the truth?
How?
Because she wore stockings and still wore open-toed shoes. Every girl that knows me knows I love the toes. You gotta have the nice feet, and you can't have
Amika.
But she got on the. But she has on the stockings though.
We're gonna wrap it up. All right. Listen, do you want to introduce your single this morning, please, sir?
Yeah, this is Kent Jones. And right now, you're tuned in to the biggest, most poppinest thing, you know. And you about to listen to my new single, All Right, right here. Don't go nowhere else. Don't fold.